what is going on, guys? It's Toby here and welcome back to a brand new YouTube video. Today we're going to be unboxing Sally's brand new Supercharger setup. So we're going with an ESS G3X, as you all can tell. They actually hooked it up and did a partial sponsorship for me, so I can't wait to get this thing on the car and hear the jet noises. Let's get this thing open and see how it looks. Sorry for the brief interruption to the video, and thank you guys so much for all the support on the most recent Halloween drop. I actually recently revised it just a little bit to make the design just the slightest better. So we added "Who Are You Gonna Call" on top of the Ghostbusters theme, and then on the front side of it, I did a complete revision of the design with Sully and the Stay Puffed guy from Ghostbusters. So if you want to check it out, it's TobyVegaD.company.site, or I will link the Halloween merch down below. Make sure to cop it so you can rep your favorite car during Halloween. Oh man, so I announced this back in July, and I actually had to wait until now to get the Supercharger in the mail. But now that it's here, oh Lord, I cannot wait. Hey Leo, you wanna come see this? He's scared of boxes for some reason, kind of weird. All right, let's see here. So I got the G4 intercooler, which is the bigger one, so we'll have some better cooling, lower IATs. I think this is the intercooler box. This is the K&N air filter that they provide with the kit. I'm probably gonna change that out for a velocity stack. And then, let's see, we have a belt. It's kind of stuck in there. Here's the intake stuff, all that piping. And I think this is the head unit. Alrighty, let's see if this is the head unit. Thing that looks like a big turkey. Oh, this thing is massive, guys. Wait till you see this. All right, the moment you all have been waiting for is here. Months in the making. Here is my ESS G3X that is gonna make Sally make 1,000 wheel horsepower. We'll max out the stock bottom end and put a built trans in there. So I'm actually gonna powder coat this grabber lime, and we're gonna send it to Zach. Zach did my Gen 5 Whipple Supercharger on the Camaro, gave it the drip effect with the powder coat, and now we're gonna do the same to this, but we're going grabber lime to do a color match to the car. So this thing is actually gonna go straight back into the box and be sent off to Zach, but I don't think I'm gonna take everything else out of the box. It's pretty self-explanatory. You know, it's an intercooler. You all have seen that before. When I installed one on the Whipple, same thing. It's just a block that looks like a radiator. Anyways, yeah, so this will be sent off. And I still need to get rid of the Whipple. But as a part of this video, and I'm sorry that it got dark, we're gonna do a final send off with the Whipple Supercharger setup. Obviously I have to uninstall it, so maybe I'll like include some clips of the uninstall, and then I'll take it for some rips with my stepdad, because he's actually never been in it since it's been on the 85 and 13 pounds of boost. So I think that would be an appropriate send off before we get rid of it. But here is the new setup. It's actually gonna sit like right there, and the Whipple is going. Brand new Supercharger setup for less than 24 hours, and it's already getting sent off. So we're gonna get some quick results from Zach here, and you guys will see exactly what this grabber lime powder coat is gonna look like. Not doing anything yet. We have to do a test to see if the log is right. Just hold this in your lap. Let's hold it like that. I told you we're not gonna go all the way. We're just gonna do a little cruise into it.
Houston, loud and clear.
I think you just yourself. That's what you did. Yes. And that wasn't even. Something definitely just fell off on that one. The log looked good though. I'm trying to see what it is. Yeah, it was my exhaust. It fell off. My exhaust fell off. It blew it off. What? Yeah, it blew the exhaust off. No way. Yeah. That is the sound of my exhaust dragging on the floor. Yikes. Now that I think about it, I think that's the sign that, oh, sorry. that wasn't, that I didn't clamp, that the welder actually welded on. So it might have blew the weld off, which isn't good, but we'll see when I get the car home. I'll put it on jack stands and see what happened with the exhaust. Ain't no freaking way my bumper just broke. We tried to pull the car through here because my mom parked there, and guess what? My bumper broke again. Not gonna lie, I'm kind of heated because of that, because I literally just got this bumper. I'm just gonna take the clip off and try to JB weld it back on. That is terrible, man. Second bumper to do this now. Let's offer you all the good news here, okay? It looks like the exhaust didn't get destroyed. It just got a little bit beat up when it got dragged on the floor, and it looks like the tack weld ended up failing and the clamp did absolutely nothing. So we can put this back on the car, it'll be okay. I just probably need to weld it myself, which I could do if I had my welding machine here, but it's currently at John's. Not gonna lie, I've been practicing with that very crappy welder and I can lay some nice dimes on there, so yeah, I'll probably just pick that up from John's house and weld it myself. Now, when this thing dragged on the floor, it rounded out the nut completely, or flattened it. To be honest, I'm just glad it's not completely destroyed. So this used to be a nut, if the camera will focus, and this is the nut on the other side. I could probably loosen this side and get it off though without getting the Sawzall on it and cutting it off. And I'm pretty sure that's not what my nut on this side is supposed to look like on the clamp. Oh well, this probably saved the exhaust though, I'm not gonna lie. So it took all the impact when it was dragging. Now that that thing is back on there, you know what this calls for? A professional Toby weld job. You guys saw my professional welding skills with Sully over there when I basically fabbed up the exhaust to fit that thing. So we're gonna have to repeat that. I gotta pick up the welder from John's house first though. I bought a plastic welder for the bumper repair. I thought that possibly might work, but anyways, I don't think that's gonna be necessary. 2 zip ties might actually do the trick for this bumper to look like it never even tore off to begin with. But basically, you take a zip tie to your upper hole on the bumper, and then you loop it to here, which is by the fender, and you use 2 or 3. I ended up using 3. You fasten it down, and it'll give you that flush factory fitment like the clip never broke. No freaking kidding. So it looks like a couple dollars worth of freaking zip ties just fixed my bumper. There's no need for the plastic welder or a 3D printed repair kit. Like I saw on the internet, couple zip ties, it'll fix it. I just picked up the welder from John, so we got it right there. We should be able to fix up this exhaust. It's gonna take me a whole 5 minutes, and my stepdad is recording my feet like John. Yeah, that's fantastic. Nice. You're supposed to always ground it to the piece that you're welding, but, oh, I guess right there. I know it's probably somewhat difficult to see, and we were trying to film this, but my stepdad honestly doesn't know how to use a camera. He tried his best. But those are my welds right there, those booger welds. At least it'll hold though, because by my logic, the other side only had a couple of tack welds, as you can see, and it never fell off. And at least I gave it some more beads, I guess. I wouldn't even call those beads, those are boogers, but at least it won't fall off again. I actually think that portion right there was my best attempt, if I can get the angle correctly. So I did lay a decent splatter on that side, came around to this side, sorry for all the bad movement, and laid a couple of tacks too, so this shouldn't come off. That I never concluded this video, so if you guys enjoyed it, please remember to comment, like, and subscribe, and I will see you in the next one. Oh my god.